You're watching City Channel 4, your window to our community.
Welcome to Taste of Mercy. Chef Rob, what are we going to be making today?
Nancy, we're going to do an orange polenta today. And it's kind of like a cornmeal type mush. You can serve it hot or cold, and today we're going to do it hot with some orange flavoring to it.
Yeah, it's kind of a different start for an item for breakfast with that citrus flavor.
This is great. We can do this for breakfast, but we can also take this same recipe and put it with some chicken or some fish, and it would make an excellent item for the evening meal too.
Yeah, we don't think of polenta as one of those items that's universal for across the day.
Yeah, it's been around for hundreds of years. So let's get started. Right now I have 2 cups of water heating up, and I'm going to add to that a 1.5 cups of milk. This is just the 2% milk. Turn this up a little bit. And a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, okay?
And that just helps to enhance the flavors, you know, even though we don't...
Just a little bit, not a whole lot. Now, polenta can be done with just about any kind of liquid. You know, you can do it with water, you can do it with fruit juices, chicken broth, and then depending on the recipe, a lot of times it has cheese added to it or vegetables added to it.
I think about milk being the one for breakfast and chicken broth one for supper.
So while that's heating up, I also have over here, which we're going to put on top, some Greek yogurt.
Now, this is for the topping after we've put it into the dishes.
Correct.
So a Greek yogurt has the whey taken away from it. That's how it makes it thicker in the consistency.
Yeah, it's got a little bit more body to it. It's a little nicer. And then some mascarpone cheese. That just is an Italian cheese. It's a soft cheese. It's probably closest you could think would be to a
cream cheese.
A cream cheese, correct. And substitute-wise, it
has a
obviously
little
try to get
flavor.
the mascarpone, but if you could, maybe use a cream cheese with a little sour cream on it, needs a little bit of tartness to it.
Yeah, it's that more acidic taste.
And then I have a tablespoon of honey that's going to go in there also.
So we're using that as its natural sweetness for the flavor, enhancing it.
Sweeten it up.
Not adding much, certainly with the natural sugars.
Mix it up a little bit.
And we're going to add some orange zest to that you're going to make.
We're going to do that just shortly here. We get that's all mixed up. My water's starting to heat up here. I think I want to.
We don't want to get it to a boil because otherwise the milk has that protein to it and it'll make a skim on it.
So while we're waiting, we're going to do an orange, and this is a zester, and you take and just drag the zester along.
And see that citrus oil just come out?
I think I'll put this bowl here.
Okay.
So we're just dragging the zest down here.
You're just getting the skin of the
if you don't have the
orange.
zester, you can go ahead and use a grater. And if that doesn't work, you can just take
This is what always makes that citrus oil smell, just smells so wonderful as you're cooking.
You can take a potato peeler.
Okay, you're just getting
and
thin
peel that,
pieces
and then you cut it in real fine strips.
of the orange.
This is probably the preferred, okay?
You'd want to make sure that you had washed your orange really well for food safety issues, but...
And we've done that with all the fruits, all the veggies as well. Okay, I think I'm going to stop and add the polenta to the milk mixture here before it gets too hot.
So polenta is corn, so it's ground up really fine.
Yeah, this would be the fine as opposed to the coarse.
The coarse would be more whole grain. The polenta is a whole grain as we're using it today. There are different stages of polenta. Some of them are extremely fine, coarse, medium grind.
Okay, we're going to watch that. I'm going to take and put just a little bit of the orange zest in there. This is taking off pretty fast.
This is one, if you dumped it into the polenta, you can get those lumps. Really careful, so be careful as you're adding the green to it.
Okay, so now I'm going to take the orange and take the ends off. We're just going to peel that. scoot this to the side a little bit, get a little side heat.
So if you just kind of like
Curve
over
in,
the shoulders,
curve out there, and you just,
and it's fast, and you're getting the best part of the orange, taking away the pith. And Chef makes it look easy, but when it's
Okay.
you take off that flat surface so you can
so it doesn't
slice
roll
it
around
easier.
on you.
Mhm.
And then we want the orange sections. I'm going to take this zest out of here first. I'm going to keep that. Okay, and then you're cutting these membranes, you're just getting right in between them and just taking the sections out.
Similar to when you do a grapefruit with the spoon and you've cut it open, but you're just getting
You wanna
the
have a reasonably sharp knife.
You know, an orange has that freshness, it has that color, it's got that rich source of vitamin C that is so important for us. Vitamin C helps with preventing scurvy. It's the nutritional deficiency of vitamin C, but with the use of vitamin C in our body, we use it for our skin, we use it to make colloids, collagen, structure. It's actually one of the first nutritional deficiencies that was discovered was the vitamin C deficiency.
Okay, we're at a pretty good boil. Reduce that down a little farther.
So in history, the oranges and limes were put on ships when sailors traveled, so they would have that as fresh sources of vitamin C. In some of the historical times, they ate greens and things in order to prevent the scurvy because they would lose their teeth if they didn't have vitamin C in their diet.
Yeah, it's a little more forgiving than some of the other fruits. It'll last a little longer. This is thickened up pretty quick here. We're about ready to take this off. You're going to have like a thick cream of wheat
Yeah.
consistency of what you're going to have.
And then as it cools, then it thickens
It will
even
thicken up,
further.
that's correct. I'm going to go ahead and shut this off. So then we're going to add the honey to this.
And this one
Yeah, I
is
think 3 tablespoons
3
here.
tablespoons.
Uh-huh. And the orange zest that we reserved back, so we kept it all back for the polenta.
You just start to smell the citrus flavor come out as that heat is hitting it. It's an aromatic compound.
Okay, so we're ready. So we'll need these bowls over here. Each one of these is going to be about a cup serving.
So you're ready to garnish them?
Yeah, so first of all, I'm going to take the orange sections and we're going to put a couple, 3 on
Make a nice
each
little
one of these.
starburst
It's going to
pattern.
be a nice little look to it here, huh? I'm going to put this on here.
You know, the garnish is always the most attractive thing. It makes you really want to enjoy the food.
Well, the other thing too is this is not just garnish. It's going to be, you know, they're going to get that taste, that flavor in there.
And you're adding
We're gonna
the
take the
yogurt dressing
Yogurt
to it.
mixture, stir that in.
So you're going to have several different consistencies as you also taste this food, which is enjoyable. You've got the creaminess, you've got the smoothness, the tartness.
Yeah, you know, we've got you know, the hot and the cold as well. Okay, so
Because you would want to eat this immediately.
and then I have a little chopped tarragon, fresh tarragon. If I didn't have the fresh, I don't think I would use the dried.
I
It's
wouldn't
not going
either.
to work on this one here.
The tarragon just gives it that zing to it. Again, it's got some of those aromatic compounds that
Years
are.
ago, I used to use it for snake bites.
Oof,
Okay.
glad I
so
never had one.
There we go. The orange polenta. It's got a nice creamy taste to it. You get the sweet from the orange, the tart from the sour cream, and the mascarpone. Quick to make. Doesn't take much at all. And again, if you were wanting to do this for an entree at night, you could just take and let it set up a little bit more. And maybe you might want to put a little bit of cheese on it, and put that with some chicken or some fish, or
chicken breast,
even the meatballs, or just whatever you want to put on there as your starch there. Yeah. So if you haven't tried polenta before, I think this would be an excellent place to start. Just pick a package up and give it a try.
You can find this recipe and many others at our website for Taste of Mercy, which is mercyiowacity.org/Taste of Mercy.
See you next time.
You're watching City Channel 4. On TV, online, on demand, on Facebook, and now on the go on your mobile device.